Hey guys, this is Dimitri with Joe's Gaming and Electronics, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to replace the charger port on your Sony XM6 headphones. All the tools that you'll see me using to do this specific repair, we do have them available on our website. The link will be down in the description below. So for tools, we'll be using Phillips 1.5 screwdriver. We have a plastic spudger. We have a 1.5mm flathead, some fine nose tweezers, and a pry tool. So the charger port is located on the right hand side. The first step that you're going to do is remove the ear pad using the pry tool. You're just going to get underneath here where the charger port is located and pry the bottom up. Once you hear it unclip, you could just peel it off. Remove the mesh, and next what we're going to do is remove the screws that you see present in front of you with our Phillips 1.5. Once the screws are removed, we have this rubber tab right here. With our flathead, we're just going to push down on this side and pull the tab out. Once that is complete, we do need to remove the microphone because it is attached to the power board there. So just to make sure that we don't rip it, we're going to disassemble it here up top. We'll remove this rubber gasket off the top of it, and with our flathead, we're just gonna come in here and pry the whole thing up. It is on double-sided adhesive, so it should come off fairly easy. Just be careful so that we don't rip the actual ribbon. Once this part is up the Y shape with our plastic spudger, we're gonna come in underneath and try to peel it off the speaker driver. Once that is done, we can now lift this up, and as we lift this up, just kind of feed the ribbon for the microphone down through the opening until you could see the ribbon. It'd be pretty obvious which one it is once you open it up. So right here, we'll go in with our tweezers. Unplug it like so. And the way how I removed the ribbon from the power board, so it plugs right in there. You want to go in like this and just pry it up. Once you've done that, with our flathead, we can disconnect the speaker from the power board just so that we could set this aside. Once that is done, the next step that we're going to proceed with is disconnecting the ribbon from the charger port. Once the ribbon is disconnected, we do have a Phillips screw that we need to remove. And the charger port should pop right out. Like so. There's the charger port. Now for the installation process, what we'll do first is we will plug the charger port back in to the ribbon. You know it's fully plugged in when you do not see the black line that was on the ribbon to begin with. Once that is done, tucking the port itself in first so that it's in the opening right there, and just push down. If you look closely, you'll notice that there's a hole and a tab right there, and there's also a tab and an opening right there. So the charger port, you want it to sit on those tabs, and we will fasten it down with the screw. Once we've done that, just using the plastic spudger, tuck the ribbon back in how it was before we disassembled it, and we are going to plug in the speaker back into the power board. Once that is completed, go ahead and plug the mic wire or ribbon back into the power board. Make sure you give yourself plenty of slack. Once I got this lined up, so the way how I removed it is I went underneath the T on the ribbon. With this, you're just going to place the tweezers over the top of the T and just push down, and you'll feel it plug right back in. Once that is completed, as you lower the cup down, just pull out the extra slack from the microphone ribbon. Once we've gotten to this step, you could secure all the screws.
Hey, this is Joe from the Sauna. If this video brought you value, please support us by buying parts, tools, refurbished electronics, or sending your device in for repair so we can keep offering you free repair tutorials. Back to the video.
Once all the screws are secured, we just need to install the microphone. The good news is the old adhesive that's still on there, it's still really good. It'll keep everything in place. So just an FYI, I didn't pull all the remaining slack out of it, and I've already fastened the screws. So before you do this, make sure that you have all the slack completely out. Otherwise, if you try to pull on the ribbon too hard, thinking that it'll just come right out, you're more likely to rip the ribbon and save yourself time. So to avoid any other accidents, I'm just gonna undo these screws and pop this loose just to get the remainder of the slack out. There you go. Much better. Alright, once all the screws are fastened and the rest of the slack is pulled out of the microphone, if you notice, there's a hole right there and there's a notch. You just line it up and push down on it. The old adhesive is still good, so it'll keep it in place. Once that is done, this tab, pop it back in, just push down on it. Make sure that these holes are lined up with the pins on the actual speaker driver. Tuck the ribbon back in, and this rubber tab that we pulled out, it's a lot easier if you install the side that you removed first, and then the rest of the leg with the tweezers, you could just bend it, push it in. The tab is installed, and then we just have this little rubber piece that goes over the top of the microphone, like so. Install the cushion, and for the ear pad, where you have the indicator right here, the R for the right side, and you see this indicator, that means that this is the bottom of the ear pad. Line it up, push down on the ear pad. Once you hear it clip in, you could give it a tug. Ear pad is secure, and that is how you replace the charger port on your Sony XM6 headphones. Once again, all the tools that I was using in this video, we do have them available on our website. The link will be down in the description below, as well as we do offer a mail-in repair service for these headphones. So if you want to send them in and have us fix them, we do provide you with that option as well. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you guys love what we do, please support us. You guys can click on the links that we have on the end screen. You guys can buy our parts, sales, or service so we can continue to make great videos for you guys for many more years. Thank you.